Welcome to Heliosmart Do It Yourself Electronic channel. In this video we are going to design a solar MPPT charger by using a DC to DC buck converter. Come, let's go to the video. Charge controllers are necessary in all power systems which will control and maintain the battery voltage. Basically, the voltage regulators are connected in between solar and the battery to maintain the proper charging voltage and floating voltages. These regulators are classified as pulse width modulation and linear regulators, which will convert the required voltage and balance power will be wasted. And pulse width modulation chargers operating voltage is mentioned in the graph line as non-MPPT chargers. So in the power graph, 50% of solar power is wasted. So nowadays MPPT chargers are used popularly in solar power system. MPPT chargers are converting total power into usable watts to charge the battery by maintaining the operating point of the voltage in the MPP. It's called power point, maximum power point. MPPT chargers are converting total power into usable watts to charge the battery. Advantage of MPPT chargers are it will convert any solar input voltage into battery voltage, and it increases the current when voltage drops. It means whatever extra voltage is available, that will be converted into current to charge the battery. But compared to pulse width modulation, it's more expensive. So MPPT chargers are running in a maximum power point. It means it's operating in the maximum power point. How it is the maximum power point will vary in different panels. In this slide you can see the different cells as well as the open circuit voltage as well as the maximum power point voltage. So by operating our charge controllers in the maximum power point, we can achieve the MPPT advantages. How the MPPT charge controllers are designed. See, any DC to DC converter, it can be a boost converter or buck converter or buck boost converter, which will be used to design a MPPT chargers. Okay, how it is working? The MPPT chargers drive voltage is given by a external controller, and which will maintain the operating voltage of the charge controller into the maximum, that is called VMP. In this video we are going to use a charge controller that is using LM25116 IC. This is a wide range synchronous buck controller. In the Chinese market we can see lot of DC to DC converters, and it will be available in very cheap price. These controllers we are using in this video to create our MPPT one. If you see, if a PCB design and component identification is difficult if you are designing a DC to DC converter. For us, this is the ready-made DC to DC converters are very cheap, and which will be save our time and money. So I am using here a DC to DC converter for this purpose. We can modify the feedback circuit of that particular converter and use it for our purpose. So in this video we are going to see how the DC to DC converter is converted into a MPPT charger for our purpose. In this video we are going to use the DC to DC buck converter, which model is SCZ-BK07, which is used here is LM25116 controller IC. You can see the pin details. It's a LM25116 which is used as a main controller IC for this unit, and this is a low side MOSFET and this is a high side MOSFET. This is for constant voltage adjustment pot and this is a constant current adjustment pot. But here you can see we are going to change this DC to DC converter for higher amps also can be designed by modifying the system circuits that we can see in the later videos for maximum ampere. Here the MOSFET we are used in this circuit is IRFB3607. The MOSFET is 80 amps rating and which will work up to 90 volt. This DC to DC converter can be modified into MPPT charger by doing a slight and modification in the feedback and control circuits. Let's see, this is a circuit diagram which we are seeing LM25116. So in this circuit you can able to identify the components. There we are using the two MOSFETs, one is for low side and another one is for high side, and the inductor which is used here is a 300 watt inductor. So the maximum power rating of this DC to DC converter is 300 watts, and the resistor which is connected between the transistor MOSFETs which can be used as a current sensing resistor which is 0.001 ohms, which will give the feedback to the system for current rating. The same way the voltage feedback can be taken or can be given from external circuit to this IC for our modification. So for MPPT modification you can see here pin number 8 and 9 which is a combination of the feedback circuit. So we are giving an external op-amp and we are giving the external feedback circuit to control that MPPT. So how the external circuit will trigger the or change the pulse width modulation control of the particular IC will be seen later. So after modification the DC to DC converter which will operate in the voltage of maximum peak voltage which is mentioned in the figure. Let's see how it is running as a pure MPPT charger. You can see the video here. In this video the solar panel input is showing 32 volt and 6 amps approximately, but the output is 14 voltage and 12 ampere which is giving to the battery. So the input which is around 191 watts and the output we are drawing from the DC to DC converter is 170 watts. So we are losing only 20 watts is getting wasted. So our MPPT system what we designed here which is having the efficiency of 90 to 95%. This can be achieved by giving an external feedback circuit and some small discrete components. So the DC to DC converter is act as a MPPT charger controller. In the diagram you can see how we are modifying this to MPPT. I am using this DC to DC converter as a charge controller. This MPPT feedback is given to the preset which is available in the DC to DC board. So the external feedback will drive the DC to DC converter to fall in the voltage of 33.81 or etc. according to our setting. So the operating voltage of a MPPT charger will meet our efficiency or solar panel efficiency level. So this DC to DC converter will drive the panel in the more efficient way as MPPT chargers. So this is the voltage and current output of the DC to DC converter. Now the battery is getting full, so the current is slowing down, and which will stop at a set voltage. In case if you are running a off-grid inverter, so the DC to converter will operate in the maximum efficiency mode. That also controlled by the external feedback circuit. Once the battery is getting full, the ampere is reduced here. This is the external feedback circuit what we have designed, and which is giving a optimum drive signal to the DC to DC converter to run in the MPPT mode. So the MPPT point of 60 cell which is mentioned here is around 32 to 34 volt. So which will vary depends upon the input voltage. In this circuit we are not using any current controller externally for solar. We are using the same DC to DC converter current control signals for deriving a solar power input. Change the MPP modification operating voltage of SCZ-BK07. The following hardware changes are required. Please refer the video. Once the battery reached the full voltage, the current consumption will come down to less than 5 amps. I have tested the circuit with 24 volt battery bank and 12 volt battery bank. The efficiency varies from 85% to 95%. For MPP modification of this DC to DC controller SCZ-BK07, just refer the video. In step 1, we are going to automate the DC to DC converter on-off function just by connecting pin number 2 a voltage divider network, which is made of 75k resistor and 10k resistor as per the circuit diagram shown in the video. By connecting this, the panel will be activated. The panel will control the DC to DC converter. Go to standby mode and operating mode automatically because of this voltage divider circuit. Step 2, we are connecting an external capacitor in the feedback line. It's a 100 microfarad 63 volt in between the variable resistor. It's a constant CV. The external feedback circuit hardware schematic and the components video will be shared in the part 2 video. Kindly subscribe to this channel for more videos.